Welcome to our channel Storm Rider. If you're thinking about buying a compact SUV that balances performance, style, and eco-friendliness, the 2026 Fronx Hybrid might just catch your eye. It's Maruti Suzuki's latest attempt to push deeper into the hybrid market while maintaining the affordability and practicality that the brand is known for. What sets the 2026 Fronx Hybrid apart is how it blends futuristic technology with the familiarity of everyday driving. It's not a full EV, but it bridges the gap nicely for anyone not quite ready to make the full leap into electric vehicles. Under the hood, the Fronx Hybrid is powered by a new Gen-strong hybrid powertrain that pairs a 1.5-liter petrol engine with an electric motor. Together, they deliver a system output of around 115 bhp, which is more than sufficient for city driving and highway cruising. The electric motor handles low-speed tasks and stop-and-go traffic effortlessly, which not only improves fuel economy but also creates a quiet, smooth experience during those common urban drives. When you need more power, like overtaking or highway merging, the petrol engine kicks in seamlessly, and the transition between electric and petrol is practically imperceptible. That's a sign of solid hybrid tuning. One of the major talking points about this hybrid setup is its fuel efficiency. Maruti claims upwards of 27 km/h under standard conditions, which is impressive for an SUV in this category. Of course, real-world numbers may vary depending on how and where you drive, but even conservative estimates suggest major fuel savings compared to conventional petrol variants. This kind of mileage makes the Fronx Hybrid not just good for your wallet but also easier on the environment. It's a car designed with future regulations in mind, especially in urban areas that are starting to penalize high-emission vehicles. From a design perspective, the 2026 Fronx Hybrid builds upon the already eye-catching silhouette of the regular Fronx but with subtle enhancements that give it a more refined, almost premium look. The front fascia sports a sharper grille with unique hybrid badging, sleeker LED headlights, and a slightly revised bumper that hints at its efficiency-focused nature. The coupe-inspired roofline remains intact, which gives the car a sportier presence on the road. Side skirts, dual-tone alloys, and a hybrid-exclusive color palette set it apart visually from the standard petrol variants. Step inside, and the cabin continues to impress. The interior of the Fronx Hybrid feels modern, airy, and well-built. You'll notice soft-touch materials on the dashboard, premium upholstery, and subtle blue accents that remind you this is no ordinary Fronx. The center of attention is the 9-inch floating touchscreen infotainment system that supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, along with Suzuki Connect for remote access to car features through your smartphone. The instrument cluster is part digital with a dedicated hybrid readout showing battery charge levels, fuel economy statistics, and energy flow, all of which help you adjust your driving habits for maximum efficiency. Passenger comfort hasn't been compromised. The front seats are nicely bolstered, and there's plenty of headroom and legroom in both rows, even for taller passengers. Rear seat occupants benefit from AC vents, a flat floor, and USB charging ports, which make longer journeys more comfortable. The boot space remains practical too, with minimal compromise despite the battery pack placement, a thoughtful design decision by Maruti's engineers. In terms of driving experience, the Fronx Hybrid stands out for its quiet and composed nature. The electric motor's instant torque means you get quick off-the-line acceleration in city traffic, and the steering is light yet responsive, making the car easy to maneuver through tight urban environments. On highways, it maintains stability well at cruising speeds, although spirited drivers might wish for slightly more punch during high-speed overtakes. The suspension setup strikes a good balance between comfort and control. It soaks up bumps without feeling too floaty. In short, it's a car that feels easy to live with every day. Another area where the 2026 Fronx Hybrid earns praise is in safety. Maruti has equipped the car with a robust list of features including 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, electronic stability control, hill hold assist, and ISOFIX child seat mounts. The car also gets a 360-degree camera and rear parking sensors, which are incredibly useful in tight parking situations. For a car in this price segment, the safety tech is more than adequate and helps build buyer confidence. Perhaps one of the most important selling points is Maruti's extensive service network and reputation for reliability. Hybrid cars often raise concerns about maintenance and long-term ownership costs, but with the Fronx Hybrid, buyers can rest assured that the brand's support structure is already in place. Maruti has trained technicians ready to handle hybrid-specific issues, and the company offers extended battery warranties to ease concerns about longevity. Additionally, spare parts availability and resale value, two traditional strengths of Maruti, were expected to remain strong with the hybrid version. Price-wise, the Fronx Hybrid slots slightly above the petrol-only models but remains competitive within the hybrid SUV space. Given the feature list, the added mileage, and the long-term fuel savings, many buyers will find the price premium justifiable. It's especially appealing for urban commuters, small families, and anyone looking for a tech-forward car without jumping into the full electric category. To sum up, the 2026 Fronx Hybrid makes a strong case for itself as a sensible, future-ready, and stylish option in the compact SUV market. It offers a mature hybrid system, excellent fuel economy, thoughtful design upgrades, and Maruti's trusted ownership experience. For buyers looking to step into a greener driving future without compromising on day-to-day practicality, the Fronx Hybrid is definitely worth considering. Whether you're upgrading from a hatchback or downsizing from a larger SUV, it manages to feel both familiar and fresh, a tricky balance that few manage as well as this.